Well, here's another quick video situation regarding Italy. Now, nothing major, but it's quite telling when people go for this populist BS, which is what's happening in parts of Europe, exactly what it is, BS. That, make Italy great again, make France great again, make Germany great again. I don't want people to keep buying into this nonsense. And it's actually, it's disappointing, because there's some people I know quite close to me who are falling for this nonsense. And people I've known online for quite some time who are also doing the exact same thing. And what I'm referring to is Meloni. Now, I'm not blaming her for this, because the people who follow her are the ones who are at fault here. The ones who keep supporting her are at fault here. Because you say all the right things. You say all the nice things. Now, of course, the same thing can happen with reform as well. Although I think reform is a little bit more serious than these guys in Europe. And that's actually a good thing. We'll have to wait and see. Should reform actually win the general election. So all this talk about, France being great again with the guys under Le Pen and the other guy Baudet, I forget his name now. Germany with the AfD potentially, maybe changes in Spain, Scandinavian countries, you name it. It's all just I don't want to call it a diversion or a psyop. I think that's nonsense. It's just reality. It turns out the birth rates in Italy keep dropping down. It's not going up at all. It's not actually even leveling off. So what exactly is happening here? Well, Meloni's not the one who's supposed to get people to go have, go on, take women up to heaven and back and have children, right? That's not for her to do that. People just don't want to have children. Europe just needs to accept the fact that they keep saying, oh, our birth rates are so low. Well, that's down to you. You're not having enough children. You refuse to have more children. That's your choice. That's fine. But don't complain when your population numbers go down, because that's what's going to happen in the future if you're not too careful. So you owe it to the people next generation going forward, again, to protect your quote-unquote identity, your people, the natives of the country, to have more kids. We can cut immigration all we want, guys, by the way. You can cut it down to almost zero. Your country will not survive. Your civilization will not survive if you don't have more children. So that shows you that when people see these cheap stunts we get from European politicians now, and that's exactly what's happening across Europe, particularly Western Europe, and it's going to happen, I think, in Eastern Europe too. People just don't have kids. You have to accept it. It's sad that it's happened, but this is tied to our culture, tied to our religion, tied to our the moral ethics and values we have in this country and going across Europe. They don't want it anymore. Decided we've got to go back to the old days. Guys, no one wants to go back to the old days. You have to accept reality. So when someone actually comes out and says it, like I've done, nothing's going to change in Europe. So don't fall for this nonsense anymore. And keep a close eye on reforms here in the UK. We need to do that as well. And not fall for this and make sure we put them to the test when it comes to putting policies in place that can actually help families and see some growth in this country when it comes to actually having more children.